Neshoba, Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night. 'Cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Odie joins us as we kick off this Thursday.
Thursday, Friday Eve, close to the end of the week.
Warmer than usual, 72 right now, but again, 91 to 92 depending upon where you're standing today. That's what that temperature will get to, Odie. It's going to be warm, and warmer.
You think soak up some of that water we got yesterday? And
portions of the area did get some showers. You think Greg is nervous yet as he gets ready to walk his little baby girl down the aisle Saturday?
You know, I think it's hitting him. You know, he loves his fixing to be son-in-law. Couldn't have asked for a better man to take his daughter's hand.
Yeah.
But still at the same time, having to give your daughter up, give your daughter away. It's got to hit you in the old heart there, and I know what he's going through.
I hope Greg doesn't think I'm going to show up in a suit or nothing for this wedding.
He does. He said your felt hat is what you have to wear.
I'll wear a felt hat, but we ain't getting into no. I don't own one, so. And I don't want anybody to take this wrong at all, because I'm just telling it how it is. When our good friend Barry passed away, before he died, he had mentioned he wanted me to be a pallbearer, and he knew I didn't have a suit, and he was okay with that. So I'm just saying, Greg, if Barry was okay with it, you got to be okay with it. We sure miss
So are you saying that this was two funerals?
You know, you could sort of look at it that way. He just no one can tell you when you're young and what's coming. His decision making is over.
Oh, yeah.
He just doesn't know it.
Yeah. But you're still paying for this, so don't worry.
That's right.
They still got their hands out.
And Greg will be paying for this for the next 30 years until death do you part.
Yeah.
That's just the way it's going to be.
Black jeans and black dress shirt.
That's about the best I can do.
I'm not going to wear a suit.
Now, I may one day I may buy another sport coat. I had one time, and
with them little pads on the elbow?
You remember those?
Yeah.
And they always say that a blue sport coat goes with anything, but I don't have that either.
Go. You could wear a tie with that.
You
don't have a tie? I got a tie you can borrow.
No. I promised years ago I'd never ever wear another one of those. It isn't my style, and I don't want a bolo either. That ain't my style either.
What about a bow tie?
No, I still remember when Tucker Carlson wore those, and they did not look good. I'm not a bow tie fella. Whatever floats your boat, you're more to it. If you want to be a horse in the backyard and run around and go, meh.
Hey, talking about being animals, if you want to be a cow today, you can win a free
Oh, man. Yes, go on down. Well, they're giving, is it free entrees if you come as a cow?
If you come dressed as a cow. Well, I guess if you bring the real cow.
Yeah, I guess you could.
But come down Chick-fil-A on 22nd Avenue, right there in front of Lauderdale County Government Complex and beside Meridian Police Department. You can't miss the sign. Big, beautiful building. They started cooking early this morning, started serving at 6 a.m., be there till 9 p.m. tonight. But if you go in dressed as a cow in some fashion, you too can win a free entree.
Okay, then. Yeah. We're going down. Now, the official ribbon cutting that you always see with the City of Meridian with the big scissors will happen at 9 a.m. We'll go down for that big event.
Nice building.
Did you see the video where we went through it yesterday?
Yeah. The technology that's behind all that.
Even
drive-through with sliding glass doors.
And I think for the kids, a small...
a little play area. They had one in that one years ago.
And had to expand.
Yep, they needed more seats. Now there was plenty of seats, looked like. I still
that
don't think it's going
parking-
to take long to fill up.
That parking lot is humongous.
Yeah.
I think it's 2.5 acres, mostly parking lot there, to where you too can get inside.
2 drive-through lanes, not 2 order lanes, and then you go down to 1 lane. It's 2 lanes all the way through. Left lane if you order there. Right lane if you use the app, like you said. Did you get the app?
I have not downloaded it, and you do get discounts.
So every time we go, Amy gets the receipt.
Yeah.
And she's got the app. And she's gotten free entrees, free nuggets, free whatever. But yeah, I mean, you get free food there. And all you got to do is go eat. I mean, it's God's chicken. Come on.
I need to do that. I'm going to do that. Yeah. I looked at Dancing with the Stars, and do you remember the guy that was at that Corey Feldman? That used to be in those movies. He was in The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
He's going to be on there this year.
You know, I used to watch that. Maybe I need to watch it again.
I can't watch it. It's just not my thing. But I know it's big. I'm man enough to know that other people like it. What's his name's wife? The one from Rust that had the Alec Baldwin. I think his wife is going to be on there also. Most of the people, Hillary, I guess is her name.
It is. That's right.
Yeah, that's how you spelled it a little different there. She's going to be on it. And this guy here, what's his name?
Is that weird dude?
That was from
the
Tonight Show as the announcer or something.
Yeah.
He could have been a star on. At first, when I looked at it, I thought he was on Modern Family, that show. That's who he looks like, that little guy.
Yeah.
And he'll be on there. The rest of it, the cast, I have no clue who they are. They have a bunch of influences, is what they're calling them. They hadn't influenced me and Odie because we don't know them yet.
The last one of those that I watched had the alligator man from Australia had his daughter on there. You know the one, Croinky, look at that. Or if you get right down there, you got to be careful.
Yeah, Brandy,
yeah.
Yeah, that bunch.
Yeah, and that was pretty good. Here, this will blow your mind. I think it's funny. I watched that Big Brother.
Odie,
you kind of get stuck with it. It's funny to watch.
I don't know if I could watch that. It's usually a bunch of people that have different values than me that live in a house and they do bad things the entire time they're there, and I can't.
It's not that. Now they lie to each other. Hey man, I'll vote for you.
I'm gonna tell you,
but then they turn around and don't vote for you.
It was just. I'm being honest, and I could have misjudged the show, but the time I watched it, was just one sex scene after another. Somebody slipping into the other room in the middle of the night, and I don't care to see that.
That has happened in the past, but now they don't show that on. They show them going in, but
I just
they don't get dirty with it.
I get bent out of shape over all that.
It's different, but I do watch.
James likes it, and to each his own. If you love it, that's good. It's just not my cup of tea.
It's weird now. James Wheel's my man. He's the older. He's still younger than us, but he's the older of the house, I guess you could say. I kind of hope he wins it all. To be honest with myself, he's not, but I wish he would.
Odie's in Never Never Land. It's like watching that Below Deck. All that is to me is the same thing. It qualifies for the same level of. It ain't in my category.
Now Amy watches that Below Deck,
but a lot of people like it. I get it. Just ain't for me there. Let's see here. You know Cory Booker, Spartacus.
Yeah.
That's my Spartacus moment. He's engaged now. He's actually found somebody that wants to marry him.
Congratulations.
Good luck to him there. And another big thing is, no one's won the lottery. They had a couple winners that are going to get $1 million, but nobody won the now $1.4 billion in the lottery, so it's going up.
Be 1.6 or something like that.
Is Friday the next drawing? Is that how that works?
It's either Friday or Saturday.
I can't remember which it is. So
might be Friday. By the time Friday comes around.
Who wants to be a millionaire, I guess is the word for it there. That's a lot of money, and ain't nobody won it yet.
Payout is probably, I don't know, $800 million cash money.
Something similar to that.
You know, so then you pay your taxes, and you end up with $400 million. You know, I don't know if I can live on $400 million. You know, let's get that to go up a little bit more.
James Gregory. Oh, it's just $1 million.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay until it gets on up there.
Let's see here. It's not.
It doesn't really say on that. There was a lot of payout.
Yeah, it's just saying that you get typically 40 to 60% of the top prize. This one doesn't.
So you walk out of here, cash. Saturday is when it's going to be.
Saturday.
Yeah. So you walk out and you'll have, you know, a cool $400 million cash. Go buy your house. Go buy you a car. Go buy you another vacation home or something like that. Put that money up, live off the interest, and I promise you, if you put that money up, live off the interest, you can still live pretty doggone good.
I saw an article and I just put it in just to, you know how they have the computers now that tell you everything.
Yeah.
And I just tried it. I said, what is the winning lottery numbers going to be? And it said, I can't tell you that. It hadn't happened. We were going to outsmart them.
For $1, I'll tell you. If I can get 1 million people to send me $1, I don't have to play the lottery.
That's true. That's true. It's just hard to convince them all to do that. And
That's right.
Scams have worked like that before in the past there.
Yeah.
I think most Americans just get the quick pick numbers of what the computer gives them. There are still a few that go in, I want this number. These are my favorite
I've got a number
numbers.
that I use. It's just a complete random number. Went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of those little cheap, what do you call them? Poker chips.
Yeah.
And I wrote 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 65, and then whatever the Powerball is. Put them in bags and shook them, and I pulled 5 of these numbers out, and I pulled 1 of these numbers out. That's the lottery numbers I use.
You really don't do that, do you?
I did, and I've got my 1 number.
Okay,
Random draw.
Well, whatever floats your boat. That's a lot of trouble to go through to come up with those numbers.
It was. I need to find my bag of lottery
Wow.
of poker chips. But I got a red one is for the big numbers, and the white one's for the
There you go.
numbers, and there it is.
Have you won yet?
No.
Okay.
I'm still here, ain't I?
More on the way with Scotty Ray and Odie. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
You know, someone made a good point in the comments there about I'd forgotten totally about the ping pong balls.
Ping pong balls. It's not a computer that pulls those numbers.
Floats.
It's ping pong balls. And, of course, Debbie said if she won that it'd be tight, but with a strict budget, she thinks she could be okay. Yeah.
That's
Just hey, go out there and play if you want to. If it's not your cup of tea, that's cool.
yeah.
But it is helping some of our roads, and it is going towards our schools. God forbid we know we need that help there.
Mark says he's never played. It's generally somebody that's never played that buys the one ticket at the last minute that wins something.
But you can't win if you're not in.
That's true. That's true.
I don't. It's my dunk money. I'm not taking
stuff away from the family budget.
No, don't do that. Chances of winning is nil to none.
Slim. Yeah, but, you're right.
I mean, hey, it's fun.
That's all it is. It gives you something to talk about like we're doing, and you can have that little teeny bitty bit of hope.
Yeah, I mean, and if you win, hey, awesome. I applaud you. You know, just be careful with it.
We had a little gunfire on North Hill Street last night. As we go to take a look at this would be in the 3900 block. No one was hit, no one was struck or anything like that, but it was gunfire in the area. MPD responded to the area. I don't believe they found anyone, but we needed to go over that. Now, as we go to the press conference, and for whatever reason, there were some microphone issues yesterday that happened at the press conference. What we learned out of this is the 2-year-old child that was shot and died on 38th Avenue and 44th Street. We got more information. There has been an arrest into this now. And this is what that was about as we pull this up here, the 2 alleged suspects in that. As we look at this, and as Chief Malachi said before he said this, he goes, I'm going to try to pronounce this correctly the best I can. And we'll do the same there. Isaiah Lagilia Scott, 21, and Martivis Jawandine, 25. Both face felony charges of reckless child abuse resulting in death. And this would be dealing with leaving a loaded firearm unprotected in a home is what happened here. And a 2-year-old child picked it up and accidentally shot himself and died from those injuries. And this is what it's about. Joshua Williams was his name. And such a sad case.
If I'm not mistaken, it was the day before his 2nd birthday or something like that.
He was going to be turning 3.
Day before his 3rd birthday.
Correct.
And hey, I'm with you. I'm a Second Amendment man. I believe everybody has a right to legally have a weapon, but you have to handle that weapon in a safe way.
Correct.
And if you have children, you can't just leave a weapon accessible to a child. I hate it for this family. They're having to deal with the death of a child. And now they're having to deal with, they were the responsible party in it and having to suffer the consequences for that. Prayers for the entire family. None of it is easy, not a single bit of it.
Now, Odie, if I'm not mistaken, this does fall under the felony.
It does.
And I do not know. I honestly don't. Maybe there's a prosecutor or somebody that's dealt with this that is watching or knows that end of the law of what type of sentence this is. I'm not sure what is done. If you're fined or if you actually go to jail, what normally happens with it. I'm not familiar with enough with that. I know that they're sad, it's awful, and we pray for them because it's a rough time in their life.
A lot of it can be up to the judge. There's the interpretation of the law. It could say up to 20 years in prison. If that's the case, up to, they could serve a year, get out, serve 19 years probation. Don't know. But it is a felony, so that means that they can no longer have a weapon around them. Just completely a full sad situation for everyone involved.
As I Google this, is saying each state is different.
Yeah.
It doesn't, and it's saying that if you had priors, other things could contribute to this, and then a judge could.
You've got to have malice. Was there malice? I do not believe so. I do not think that they purposely put that gun down for this child to find that gun and do that. So that's something that's going to be looked at. They didn't do this for that outcome. I think that's going to help them. Just definitely definitely a harsh situation. I don't know if they have any other children or not. Do you know?
No, I do not. I was never told that. And
there's something right there for Mississippi Code 1997-539. If a person convicted of a felonious child abuse for reckless causing the death of a child, the penalty is imprisonment for a term of at least 5 years and up to life in prison. So most likely a 5-year minimum. And
then a judge could hear this case also and go, well, you done something wrong, but and drop the charge.
There was no malice, so that's, could bring it down a little bit.
So,
serve 2 years. We don't know, but
it's bad all the way around. Everybody involved in that. So there's some thoughts there, boy. And also at the same press conference, we had the name released of one person that's taken into custody of the first shooting. We had 2 people shot over the weekend in Meridian. One took place behind Tractor Supply at Village Apartments, and the next one would happen where Calvary Baptist Church is on 8th Street. Mm-hmm. If you turn right beside it at the red light, right where the fishing boat used to be, you go out of that first block where that cemetery is where the shooting took place. The person would run from there down the hill, and he's not doing very well. He's in the hospital. He was shot in the stomach area, and he was still alert when he went to the hospital. He ran down the hill, but again, we don't know exact, but he needs some we're hoping he'll get better. They know who's involved in that. They're expecting an arrest. Now, we have had an arrest in the first shooting. This would be, again, over at Village Apartments. This shooting took place on the 31st there at the apartments. And confirmed that, and I'm going to try to pronounce this correctly, Cormagus Javon Clay.
Camarquis.
Okay.
Javon Clay.
He faces 2 counts of shooting into a motor vehicle and 1 count of aggravated assault. So that's what happened there, and this would happen right around 1 p.m. there in the afternoon as we went over for that. An arrest has been made, and we'll have more details hopefully on this as this develops and it heads off to court. A lot was said around these. That's what the press conference was about. And then, do we want to go ahead and talk about what went on at Wally World?
Take a quick break, and then we'll start fresh with it and talk about it.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. We're back.
Here we are.
As we were ending the show yesterday,
let's go ahead and get rid of this one right here.
We can do that.
I've witnessed it, and I've got video, and please follow my link so I can steal all your crap on your phone. Do not fall for any of that stuff, whether it's this site or any other site. Nobody's got eyewitness video.
Nope.
And want you to follow some kind of weird link to get to it.
Miss Fold is by herself. She's gone now.
Bye, Miss American. Scammer.
Yeah. As the show was ending yesterday, we got an alert that something was going on at Walmart, and we truly did not know what. So we commenced to trying to get to Walmart, and as we got there, there was all types of tape. There were 2 people that were awakened, that were sleeping in a camper, but not a camper, but a van. I'm going to show you a picture of it. Conversion van. And they were awoken or awakened to lots of police officers surrounding them, and they're looking at them. And at that point, you don't know whether these folks are up to something, they're innocent, but something had been called in. And we will word it to say that there was reportedly a device in this vehicle. Someone took a note and put on someone's windshield and said, hey, that van parked over there, there's something in there that's going to do something later this morning.
Device.
And here's a picture of that van. This is the parking lot of Walmart yesterday morning. Let me close that where you can get a better look at that. Here's the van, and we would spend the next about
4.5 hours we were there. At the end of the day, nothing was found, but one thing is we have to make sure that everyone in this community is safe. We have to take precautions because of the mindset of a lot of people in and around, not just here, but America. We take these things serious. The police department got everything roped off, sealed off. Walmart was closed. There was a lot of time, a lot of resources, a lot of expense that went into this.
Let's just talk about Walmart shutting down from the gas pumps to the store. What a costly day that was for them, and then the people that needed their medicine that couldn't come in and get it. But it had to be done. If there's a threat, you have to take this seriously, because the one time that you don't. Now, my best guess, and again, I'm going to put this as a guess. There was people saying who was arrested. I had worded it as they were detained, and they were. And we're going to.
That's right.
They were not charged. They didn't do anything wrong. They were awakened to the sound of police after somebody, and you can almost call this a SWAT. You can call it a hoax. However you want to word this. I'm going to guess, again, take it for what it's worth, that someone could have asked for some money. Go, hey, could you loan me or give me $10? Well, I ain't got no money to give you. Go on, get away from here. And then that person thought, well, I'll just show you.
We'll write this letter and we'll see what happens.
And that's pretty close to what may have happened. A note was left on the windshield of someone saying that there was something in that vehicle. We don't know. I don't think they knew one another, is why I put it as in they may have asked for money or just didn't like the way they looked.
No indication. It's still
early.
Investigation is still ongoing. There's no indication that they knew one another. Yes, there was a letter. Some people's posted it. We're not going to read that letter, but it is out there. But you have to take all of this serious. There's protocols because you never know. Just last week there was an explosive device found on a vehicle in North Mississippi, and when the woman was approached, the woman had an additional explosive device with her that was real. So then you turn around and this just happened right north of us, a few hours away.
You got to take it serious.
You've got to take it serious, and then you call in MBI, FBI,
and some people that we didn't even
NCIS.
know that existed.
They all come in, and the caution that we have to take is mainly to keep every one of our citizens safe, and we want to make sure that everyone out there is safe. And I know that it puts a dampering on your daily drives. And I want to say this.
What you want to say?
You never really know that when this was over, we just started opening up the main straight ahead drag from pulling in the parking lot and going straight to Lowe's. We had all that blocked off. You could come in and make that hard left by the car wash and come around the Mexican restaurant, swing around that way and go to Lowe's if you wanted to. But to go straight by the gas pump, straight through, that was shut down. Well, here comes this fella. I guess he had his little briefs in a wad, and he was already irked at the situation of we've got everything slowed down. And so he was, once we moved a couple of trucks, he revved his little motor up, running through the little parking lot like he was mad. Well, it just so happened that this truck had pulled out from behind another 18-wheeler. Kind of pulled out in front of the guy, getting out of the way, and they had a big trailer and everything else. And so that old man got mad, and he just started laying on the horn and pulled up close to the truck and just laid on the horn and wouldn't lay off the horn, and that truck stopped, put it in park, and the bomb squad got out.
It was them.
And that fella says, he backed up and took a long way around. So you never know. You don't just run up on a vehicle, start honking the horn, because the bomb squad, I promise, was not who you wanted to just
those guys are
upset.
Don't want to make them nervous by any means. Here's a look from inside as we were watching this from this side of it here. This is where everybody was set up. A lot, as you'll see here. Look at the amount of police that are involved in this, and not just police. It's federal authorities all involved all the way around here. And as you follow this, and then we walk up here to where, and I know I'm moving pretty quick there as I showed that.
Well, there was a mention of NAS, and so NCIS was involved. So we had NCIS on the scene with us as well. Homeland Security. All the way down.
And very extremely nice folks there that worked hard and went above and beyond. But the question did come up, well, Meridian doesn't have this. We had to wait an hour or so for authorities to arrive from other areas, and we may be able to push through and get a division like that for our area.
Talking to Chief Sanders and Chief Evans, we have turned around and I said, look, y'all want the same thing I do. Why are we calling from outside agencies to come in to help us? Let's build our own. So that's going to take a little while because we've got to go to school. We've got to learn this and that. We've got to get bomb tech and all these different educations under our belt. But working with Meridian Public Safety with Greg Morgan, Chief Sanders with the police department, Chief Evans with the fire department, and myself, we're going to put together our own. I don't really want to say that word on this platform because they don't like it, but that type of service
that'll be readily a squad. We'll call it a squad,
right?
And it'll be ready in case we ever need it. And what did the dog alert on? Most likely a shell of some sort.
Yep.
Because it has powder inside of it, and they will alert that there's something in there to that.
And you have to. If that dog would have never alerted on anything, and this dog is young. This dog hadn't been out of school but a couple months,
right?
And it does its training. So the dog is. I'm telling you, Vince is constantly training this dog.
Nanny?
This dog is getting better.
Is that right? It's Nanny, isn't it?
It's not Nanny.
It's not?
It's close.
I know it's not Fanny.
Not Fanny.
I thought it was.
But yeah, the dog did lightly hit on something, and that's enough. That's enough for us to say, task force, we'll use that, Gail. That's enough for us to say, hey, let's take this serious. Let's back up and go from there. So I tell you, Chief Sanders, he is top notch.
Is that right?
Natty, not Maddie, Natty. That's it. Yeah,
Natty.
Rhonda had it. Natty.
Isn't that what I said? That's what I said. I thought
you said something else. I don't know.
I can't remember what I said now. I'm confused and lost. I thought I said Natty. I may have said Nanny.
Michael Ted, he's jam out.
But at the end of the day, I don't think these folks who were visiting us from over town is going to be spending the night in the
They're not
parking
going
lot.
back to that Walmart. Y'all can have it.
It was out-of-state plates. It did have air conditioning. And, I remember describing it to you, saying, hey, they got Chester drawers in there. It was just somebody that pulled into the parking lot and stayed overnight.
They travel. And that's what they like to do is travel. So you said nanny.
Nanny, okay.
Yeah.
That was close.
Nanny. So they came through, and Walmart's always been that place where if you were traveling, truckers use that a lot. They pull in there, go in, get snacks, take a nap, sleep. But
they're going to refer to Mississippi as the great landmass that they go around from now on.
We were the landmass that got hit,
But at the end of the day, all is good. That's what we can tell you. It did take a little while there to get it all straightened out, but wow, it made for a interesting morning, to say the least, without the shadow of a doubt.
And if your way of travel got delayed by half a mile, by half a second, because you had to make 2 more turns, we're not out there because we want to be.
That's true.
We had to stay out there the whole time, not just that little bit that you had to go around, and it was to make your life safe. So give a little credit and sit back and enjoy what freedoms we do have. And it is uncomfortable when that gets delayed, but we're going to work with you to keep you safe.
Absolutely. I thought I was going to have to find a new route yesterday. I was trying to get. I forget what was going on. There was something in town that was going down, and I was trying to get to it. And I rolled.
Somebody was moving.
I rolled, and the truck had got stuck, as they often do down by Highway 19 by Crossroads. They'll try to go over in the bottom of the truck.
Yeah.
And the truck got stuck here on 493 coming out of that subdivision. Let me get on this. As you'll see here, see that truck, how low it is? And it had grounded out there. Ooh. And he worked it back and forth, and it finally come loose, and off they went there. But I thought old Mayflower was going to be there for a moment or two. But he got a loose there, and we got to keep going there once again. What's worse is when something like that happens at night. It's a whole different ball game because people can't see that.
Ooh, yeah.
So
somebody brought this.
What's that?
Going back to that incident. Mm-hmm. It's an ongoing investigation, but Walmart's insurance is going to take care of their loss, but that person's going to be responsible. What we've put in here financially, now, are we going to get any money from this? No, but a bill will go out.
Somebody could be charged with a crime for making a false statement if it is proven.
And this is a felony.
Yes.
This is an incendiary device. It was meant to harm. It caused panic. That is 20-year felony sentence.
It's like what we see where people calling these fake things to schools and it disrupts school. You can be charged for that. It's the exact same thing. And I'm pretty sure they got a good idea who this was at this point because somebody brought it. Well, isn't this on film? Probably so. So they got a little bit better zoom than I got on that.
So anyway, all right, so let's go back to where we were.
So that's what we got there. We'll be right back as this morning travels along. More to talk about what all went on yesterday. We'll be right back to tell you more about that. Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
I do want to bring up one last point because I wanted to do a thank you, Odie. Chief Many Feathers. People don't realize what Chief Many Feathers done yesterday. He directed traffic on top of that hill from the time that thing started till it ended, and people kept passing him by, and he was going, whoa, stop, come back here, stop.
We need to color his hair orange so it'll stand out.
But he done a fantastic job there, and I just wanted to say to the new recruits, you should have noticed that and go, hey, Chief, can I come help you?
Yeah. Hey, look, Chief is in the middle of the road flagging cars. Send the newbie.
But he worked, and believe it or not, that traffic, it will make you sweat more than you've ever known in your life. That boy had to have slept good last night.
Oh, you know he did. Well, the sun's beating down. There was hardly any trees. We had some water on scene, and you're standing on top of black asphalt. Cars with hot engines and exhaust going around you. It was not an ideal situation, but the man who has all right to sit in the office and suck up air conditioning was down in the middle of the grind.
And we just want to say, Michael Ted Evans, who used to be your House of Representative, Representative Kemper County, he's a hard worker, folks. I want to bring this up. We got in the numbers last night. As we go to the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department, as you see, I was out on several of these when they were doing these stops. And let's look at what we've got here. This comes from the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign. Here's what we got. 40 safety and sobriety checkpoints were conducted throughout the county.
Wow.
402 of them resulted in traffic-related charges. Now, what they were, Odie, look at that right there. What's that number that say?
33. But now also go back and look. That was 402 traffic-related charges. There was 1,200 vehicles contacted during that time.
That's just a behemoth.
That means a third of them
had something wrong.
That's a lot.
And you knew where these places were going to be.
They didn't post them nowhere, did they?
33 DUIs. One pending there, as you see, as they had to do blood results on there. 19 DUIs from the checkpoints. 2 DUIs from sobriety checkpoints, 2 DUI child endangerment charges. What row? 35 no driver license, 29 suspended.
You might not want to drive when you know they're going to have roadblocks if you don't have a driver's license.
That's true. Now,
I bet they said, you can't see my driver's license.
If I don't show them, I ain't getting a ticket. 54 no proof of insurance charges. Now, what that means, if you've got insurance, you can't. There ain't a person, not one of us, that ain't lost that little card somewhere. Yeah. And if you can come up with a card and you show it to the judge, those charges are dropped against you.
As far as I know, you have to have insurance prior to you getting the ticket.
Correct.
You can't go
get it after.
Let me go run get insurance because it's got an effective date.
But if you lose your little card in your, who had put it in their sun visor and maybe you roll down the window and it blew out and you can't find it.
Here's
things happen.
Else.
What?
If you do an electronic and put it on your phone, and he has to see your phone, you got to hand that dude over too if that's where your card's at. So,
and I've never seen a problem. I've seen a lot of people show it that way. It's just I have 10,000 pictures on mine, and well, I'd never find it in the. It'd be bad. I guess it would be better to email it to yourself and have it to where you go to the email.
You can go on and put it under its own picture file, so it's there by itself.
Well, I don't know how to do that, Odie. Somebody's going to have to teach me that feature. I didn't know you could do that.
We'll
class?
work on that.
I didn't know that. We also had with this, let's go back to this, Odie, 23 child restraint charges. And that can be not in a booster seat. It could be no seatbelt. 116 people charged with no seatbelt. And again, I'm not real fond of that, but that is the law. And what is that fine? It used to be $25, and it's gone up considerably, I think.
Well, I think it goes by how many you've got also. I'm not. I've gotten in the habit that when I get in it,
I wear mine too.
You know.
I didn't say I love it, but
I don't completely agree, but I've also.
How many times have you tried to get out and forgot you got it on?
Oh, yeah, a bunch of them. I'd be like, but when you've worked as many wrecks as we have,
And I get it.
and seeing what a seatbelt does compared to what no seatbelt does,
especially if a vehicle rolls.
Incidents, yeah. And now I'm not saying that there's some people that I know that have a note from the doctor that says because of some medical issues they cannot, and that's cool. But at the same time, I'm not saying that if you wear a seatbelt, you're not going to get hurt. But overall,
Taffy just said that she says, and I don't know this. She may be right on this. The law says that it doesn't work to show it from your phone. That I guess that would mean you're supposed to have it.
You're supposed to have a physical copy, but
could be at the discretion of the police officer.
Yeah, and it depends on your attitude when you pull up to them. Hey, sir, how you doing? Hey, ma'am, how you doing? Yes, sir. I don't have my physical card, but I do have this. But if you roll up with an attitude, the law is on their side.
Let me ask
that.
this. I thought one time I heard, and this is, again, I'm talking and I don't know, driver's license, can you have that on your phone now?
No, that's got to be there because it's got holograms in it to say that it is a...
Okay.
You've got to have that ID or an ID.
Is it TSA that you can go through with that on your phone?
No, they're even worse. It's got to have that little yellow star on there.
Well, I'm confused
for
there.
it.
Didn't know what I was talking about. But we do know that another 15 people were charged with narcotics, 2 felony narcotic charges, and 15 warrants served on fugitives. So it was a big campaign, and again, it was about safety.
So there you go. You had 13 warrants served on fugitives. That means there were people who were being sought after by the law, pulled out of the community to serve time for what they've done.
Correct. So that's what went on with that.
Inspector Gadget said the driver's license app will be fine. I don't know that for sure. I don't think so. But we can find that out for sure.
I thought I heard something about, and again,
if you've lost your license, and then this goes back to the attitude. If they can verify who you are, it's going to go back to the discretion of the officer.
That makes sense.
So yeah, if you just got your number, your date of birth, all that good stuff, and you're nice, and he says, okay, look, you hadn't done anything wrong. I'm gonna give you a ticket. Let's go on your way. That's fine, but.
You got any post-hole diggers with you?
I got some somewhere.
Well, it needs a little fixing there. As we go down 23rd Avenue, this is going to be right by the dentist office. This used to be, I think, the old the American Red Cross building at one time. As we see here, we got a car right up in the fence there. Look at this, Odie.
Oh.
Took out the little white picket fence as we look at that. Whoops. No serious injuries. There was some minor injuries involved in that little accident yesterday, but nothing major there. And she was so funny. She said, "Hey, Scotty Ray, oh, don't you show my picture?" she was funny. It was cute there.
So there is an app called Mississippi Mobile ID that says it's acceptable to officers, and I guess that is a specific state app or something.
I thought so.
So. Cool.
And I don't have it either, and just like I don't have the Chick-fil-A app. I'm working on all this.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, if you are pulled over, and that's two different things. If you are actually pulled over, you do have to physically hand over your driver's license.
We need to have somebody come in and talk with us.
Like the sheriff.
Yeah, he's due a visit.
Yep, coming close.
We'll be right back.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealers are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealers Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes, with the largest selection of new and used tires, along with exhaust systems. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian.
Hey, we're back.
We got some news. Eric Clark called me yesterday afternoon, and he said pretty soon I'm going to have identification, and we do have that now. This was the tattoo that we showed a few days ago, of a person that was found in Neshoba County deceased, and they had no idea who the man was. Yeah. And after forensics have gone into this, they have identified the man from the Fork community that was found in Neshoba County as Charles Warner Ingram. He was from Philadelphia, Mississippi. A positive identity has been made, and his family has been notified that his body has been found. We send condolences to them, and we want to thank the Neshoba County Sheriff's Department and all those affiliates that worked so hard to identify this man. That's a tough thing there.
Man, we hate to hear that. But we're glad that they were able to find out who he was and give that information over to the family.
So we'll keep you updated as we get more information on that. Let's see what else happened. Oh, we got a pet of the week.
I think Greg needs this one.
Oh, Bert. Got a stash.
It's just like him. It's neutered.
But if you'd like to adopt a kitty, this is the pet of the week. And if you need a companion, that would make a real good one there.
1 year old, so
vaccinated, all that, microchipped, everything is ready to go there. So see old Bert there. They'll take care of you down there if you're looking for that. Don't forget, let me get over here to this. Have you seen this about the bear?
Yeah, and they're everywhere. You don't typically see them a whole lot, but we've got plenty of them all over around here, especially in Sugalena.
This was Clark County on Highway 514. And I want to thank Brandy Joe for sending this in. And let's just get a good look. Here's the windshield. And watch closely. Here it is in the middle of the road.
He was hungry.
And woof, off it went. Let's show that one more time. I just didn't realize that we had bears there.
Oh, yeah. We've got little black bears everywhere.
Yeah, that makes you think twice about going and wandering off into the bushes.
Well, always go with a friend that you can run faster than.
That's correct. I would be the friend that got left behind because I cannot run. Those days are over. I don't even want to walk fast.
Bye, I love you.
As we get ready, and Julie will be in tomorrow to talk to us about Full Moon on 5th. It's coming tomorrow night. This is going to be a big time downtown Meridian. 5th Street, yes. Full Moon on 5th. Begins at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, 6 to 9. Joe Austin and the Tallahatchies will be there. I hear that they're pretty doggone good.
Yeah.
And look forward to that. But, Full Moon on 5th is coming. They're still working on the alleyway. I think that's going to be a big plus, but... thank you for Aces for what they do, bringing a little entertainment to Meridian.
And we want to bring this up also. Our friends down in Clark County, they're getting ready for a festival at the end of the month. This is going to be Clark Fest. Big deal they always do down there. Vendors and entertainment and car shows. Hope you can make it out for that also. That's usually a good show.
Yep.
And I know that they will miss Diane. She's done so much with that through the years. Had a couple of pups reported up by Crossroads. Are you missing your dogs? Here they are. This is two of them. They're kind of lounging around up there in the azaleas and the bushes. If you recognize them, they sure would like to come on back home.
They're looking for you. They're looking for their car to come by.
Yep. They're hanging close to Chick-fil-A just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
You might come.
Talking about Chick-fil-A, I saw where somewhere around there in the parking lot, Brian went and recovered another snake to relocate. And he put out a video saying, please be careful. They're still out. They're going to be out for a little while. And with Halloween decorations coming up, be careful where you place your hands and your feet. And be careful of your surroundings because snakes are still active.
Ooh, boy, don't let me get near that.
We check that ticker out one more again, won't it?
Yes, it will. Up in Columbus, they arrested somebody for vandalizing a church. He was 25 years old. He's been taken into custody. You don't do that. Shame.
You're talking about getting judged twice.
Yes, sir. I did not realize this thing just keeps bigger and bigger every year. It's scheduled this year as we're getting ready for Cruising the Coast. Everybody starts planning their vacation around this.
Yeah.
It's coming up this fall. And already, look at this number.
8,400 cars registered. Pre-registered.
This is the #1 car show in America now.
Yeah.
Cruising the Coast. It is coming. I hope you'll come down and check it out. I think they even have some folks from England coming over to see the show.
It changes that entire area down
October 5th through the 12th is when it will happen there. So again, it's going to be some folks taking vacation on this, and it will be cars everywhere on the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
41 states, Canada, England, and Australia all come to this event. That's awesome.
And let me be honest about this. We have some of the best car builders in the world right here in Meridian.
Right here, yes.
That are great at this. I don't see how we can't do something big with this in the Meridian area because it is, I don't want to call it a sport, but maybe it is a hobby. Is that it?
Well, it's a hobby that has turned into a lifestyle and business.
Sure has.
So, yeah. Oh, Robert, y'all still hadn't seen Yogi or Boo Boo. You know, when me and my wife, for our anniversary, went to Tennessee to the mountains, that's what I wanted to find. Never did find him either, so they were elusive. Mm-hmm. And if you would like to send pictures to Scotty Ray, there's two ways. You can send it to Messenger, or you can email it to scottyray1969@aol.com. And it's one of those two ways, your best ways to get that.
Somebody will grab it for you there. We'll be right back as we'll get ready. We got some birthdays to come up. If you give us yours yet, that's next.
Yeah.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, we'll travel. Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants, and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
Welcome back. Portland, Oregon. I've heard of this organization. Yeah, it is way up there. But I've heard of this organization all my life, and they do so much. Yeah. Even for our area, they do a lot. Yeah. Meals on Wheels. Who hadn't heard of that?
Yes.
Crime has gotten so bad in Portland, they're pulling out. As we start seeing this, New Orleans is on the radar. Chicago, most likely the next place that troops will go to straighten out the crime areas is what we're looking at. Our big cities have turned into nightmarish places, and we've got to have people look at tourism that comes to the U.S. This affects that. If someone doesn't feel safe, they're not coming to visit.
Exactly right. Man, Meals on Wheels. I remember being a little bitty tyke. I couldn't have been 4 or 5 years old.
A couple of years ago?
Yeah, just a few. And we were over at my grandparents' house for Thanksgiving. We went there every year. And Papa was, all right, come on. And we had a box, had food in it. I'm thinking, well, we're going on a picnic. And we went, and he took me while he dropped off plates of food at a couple of houses to some of the elderly people who didn't have family or who wasn't able to cook or something. And I still remember at 4 or 5 years old that it was like, that touched my heart, because all I'd ever seen is we pull up, go in, and we're with family and eating, and I was shown that side, very young, and hey, go take care of them. And Meals and Wheels definitely filled that in for a lot of people.
Sure did there. Man. Charles said he was in Iowa, went to a car show on Sunday that had 400 cars in it. That's a lot of cars.
In a little small town, yeah. What date, the date for what we talking about on that one, Barbara? We got the, coming up, we've got the, Friday is the full moon on 5th. So that's coming up this Friday.
Wesley says his daughter is a manager for Meals on Wheels in New Hampshire.
Good deal. Boy, I know. Boy, that's got to make you feel good, Wesley.
Yeah, helping out a lot of folks there.
Yeah.
All right, we got some birthdays, Otis?
We do have a few. I want to remind everybody, coming up September 24th through the 27th, the 6th annual Bible reading there, College Park, Global Methodist Church, Highway 19. To come by there, going to open up the book and going to read from Genesis to Revelations all the way through non-stop. Y'all take a part in that. So here we go. Let's see. Mitch and Ann Malone.
How many years they been married?
43. She said if he makes it through the night. So Mitch don't take nothing from her. Jason DeWitt got a birthday. Tyler Ivy's got a birthday. Ricky Smith, 58 today. Hunter Holyfield's got a birthday. And Barry and Tony Keller celebrating 33 years. That is awesome. The church by my office over there supplies Meal on Wheels. That is good. I'm glad to see that that's going on and doing good. So, good deal.
Some of these top scouts are saying Arch. Well, it just wasn't real good there. They might where it was talks about. Well, he may not be the first pick. Some are going. Well, he might not even be a pick at all. Depends on this next game.
He said, if you go back and look at his high school, well, they really didn't play a whole lot of football there. I don't know. I've only seen that one little clip, but I do want to watch his game this week just to kind of see.
Where's he at? Texas A&M?
No, just Texas.
Texas.
Yep. The Longhorns.
All right.
Yeah, he's got a long way to go.
That was cold. Have you got a good word for us?
Oh, let's see. I just hit this button, and let's see. It's going to take us to Ezekiel 37, verse 5. This is what the sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath enter you, and you will come to life. And each and every one of us are made in God's image, and it was his breath that gave each and every one of us life. He knew us before we were even around and knew what he had planned for us even before we did. And all we got to do is live on this earth, for one day we will go and sit in judgment beside him and hope that he says, well done, my good and faithful servant. Please enter the kingdom of God. And we can only do that by following the instruction book that he sent us, the Bible. Put it in your reading list today. Enjoy his word. Bring him into your heart and live your life for him. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you. Friday's coming. We'll see you then.